friends, or should I say, yeehaw! Welcome to Miss Kim's Story Time. Today is Wednesday, and producer Nate and I have declared Wednesday to be Wednesday Author Study Day, or was for short. Yes, every Wednesday from now on, today is the first day that we are going to do an author study. And today's author is David Shannon, one of my favorite authors of all time. Fun fact, he's the one who has written all of the Oh David books. But we're not going to read the Oh David books yet. We're going to read some other ones instead. And we're going to celebrate all that is glorious about David Shannon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and say shalom to all of our friends. Do you remember that new word, that new fancy way of saying hello? Well, let's break out those waves. Did we bring our jazz hands? Did we bring our listening ears? Did we bring our singing voices? I hope you did. So let's go ahead and say hello, the shalom way to all of our friends. And a one, and a two, and a three. Shalom, grown-ups. So wonderful to see you, kiddos. I'm so happy you joined us, readers. I'm glad you came to read. I am so grateful for this day. It's a beautiful day, and it's a wonderful day to celebrate our author, David Shannon. And I'm so grateful. And you know why I'm grateful? I am so grateful for this day. So many blessings will come my way. I am so grateful for Wednesday, sharing this goodness with our people today. Hooray! Yes! It is Wednesday Author Study, or was. And so I hope everyone brought all their parts. We're going to bring producer Nate on over. We're going to do a little reader's theater for you today. Nice. Now, fun fact, Nate played as an actor, and he played a part called Duck in a wonderful production a few years back called Honk. So he is actually wearing his Honk duck shoes, and he is going to be portraying this duck. Did you bring your jazz hands today? This is how we say duck with our jazz hands. You take your, remember this from yesterday? It's like you're snatching something. Well, this time it's going to be a duck's bill. Quack, 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 quack. Nate does great duck sounds. Quack, quack. And Nate does great duck sounds and a duck voice. And it's going to be spectacular. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. That's right. So this is Duck, and this is Bike. Duck is going to spend a lot of time on his bike. It's kind of like these are your feet, and they're pedaling like a bike. So Duck on a bike. That is our first book today. But, oh my goodness, we almost forgot to let Storytime Magic into the room, Producer Nate. So let's do that. Do you remember the words? Click on those singing voices. And a one, and a two, and a three. It is story time right now. Yay, story time. Yay, story time. Yay, it is story time right now. Yay, let's read our books. All right, Producer Nate, you ready for some reader's theater? Let's get ourselves into character. This is our first book by David Shannon. He's the author. What does the author do? The author writes the book. The author writes the book. Hi-ho, librario, the author writes the book. And David Shannon, fun fact, is also the illustrator. What does the illustrator do? The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi-ho, librario, the illustrator draws the pictures. That's right. Did you notice that I'm wearing my overalls today? And my cowpoke cap? It's because we're going to take a little trip down on the farm. Because we have Duck on a bike. Awesome. By David, Shannon. Look at this, kind of a fancy bike. What color is this bike? Is it red? Yep, it's a red bike. What color is Duck? He's a white duck. A white duck. That's right. And he's on a what?
Bike.
On a trike?
On a red bike.
Very nice, producer Nate. Wow, he brought his game plan today. Oh, look. There we see our friend Duck. And he's doing this. Which means he's probably doing some thinking. I'm wondering what he's thinking about this bike. Does he want to eat the bike? Does he want to carry the bike? Or does he want to ride that bike? I didn't know ducks knew how to ride a bike. Yeah. Well, let's find out about this, friends, shall we? Well, one day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea.
I bet I could ride a bike.
He thought. He waddled over to where the boy had parked his red bike and climbed on and began to ride. At first, he rode very slowly and he wobbled a lot, but wow, it sure was fun. Well, Duck rode past Cow and waved to her.
Hello, Cow,
said Duck. Moo, said the cow. But what she thought was a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. It is pretty silly, don't you think? If I saw a duck riding a bike past me, I'd be like, interesting. Well, then Duck rode past sheep.
How sheep?
Said Duck. Bah, bah, said sheep. But what she thought was, he's gonna hurt himself if he's not careful. I guess Sheep was feeling a little worried about her friend Duck. Duck was riding better now, and he rode past Dog.
Hello, Dog,
said Duck. Woof, woof, said Dog. But what he thought was, hey, that's a mighty neat trick. It really is. It's a mighty neat trick seeing a duck on a bike. Then Duck rode past Cat.
Hello, Cat,
said Duck. Meow, meow, said Cat. But what she thought was, I would not waste my time riding a bike. I think this cat is just feeling a little bit lazy. Or maybe a lot of it lazy. Duck pedaled a little faster and he rode past Horse.
hello, Horse,
said Duck. Nay, nay. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. Yeah, horses are pretty fast. I think horses are faster than a duck
on a
bike. How we do bike again? That's right.
A red.
A red bike, very nice. Ooh, Nate is on top of it today. Duck rang his bell, and he rode towards Chicken.
Hello, Chicken.
Bawk, bawk, said the chicken. But what she thought was, hey, watch where you're going, Duck. You're going to run me over. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes to get run over by a duck.
On a bike. A red bike.
A red bike. Then Duck rode past Goat.
Hello, Goat,
said Duck. Nah, nah, said Goat. But what he thought was, I'd like to eat that bike. Look what he's already doing. He's already eating the trash that had fallen out of the trash can. Oh my goodness. Maybe he should be Mr. Gilly's sidekick from Trashy Town. Goats will eat anything. They are not picky at all. Duck stood on his spike seat and he rode past 2 pigs.
hello, pigs,
Said Duck. Said the pigs. But what they thought was, Duck is such a show-off. Duck is such a show-off. I don't think they were very impressed. Well, then Duck ran rode no hands past his friend Mouse.
Hello, Mouse,
said Duck. Squeak, 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 said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike like Duck. I think Mouse thinks he might be too small to ride that kind of a bike. Well, then suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on their bikes. They were in such a hurry, they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes by the house and went inside. Well, all those animal friends are still outside, and they all have that look, that same look that Duck had in the beginning of the story when he was thinking about that red bike.
But that one is a yellow.
This one is a yellow bike. That's right, Nate. So I'm wondering what they're thinking. Are they thinking they want to eat those bikes? Maybe goat does. Do they want to wash the bikes? Do they want to ride the bikes? Now, all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. This is fun, they all said. Good idea, Duck. And look, did you see Mouse? I love that. Mouse is getting a free ride. Mouse is getting a free ride. Mouse is getting a free ride from his friend Duck. Quack, quack. And then look over here. Goat is eating his bike as he's riding. I guess we call that multitasking.
And Dog is chasing cat.
And Dog's bike is chasing the cat. And then it looks like the chicken has a wonderful green tricycle. And the pigs are on a bicycle built for two. They all have the perfect bike for them. And then they all put all the bikes back by the house. And no one knew. On that afternoon, there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end. Oh, he's got that look again, Nate. He's got that look. What's he thinking about? Thinking about a car?
Tractor.
Is he thinking about a wagon?
Tractor.
He's thinking about a tractor. What does he want to do with that tractor? Does he want to eat the tractor?
Ride.
He wants to ride that tractor. Ride that tractor. Ride that tractor down on the old farm. Ooh, you're feeling me, Nate. Thank you, Nate. All right. Now we're on to our second book by David Shannon. And we're going to say bye to Nate. He's going to go back to his producer spot. But make sure you have your listening ears on, friends. Because, fun fact, Nate is going to do all the special sound effects for this book called Good Boy Fergus. Now, what is Fergus? Is he a frog? Is he a log? No, he's a dog. Did you hear that sound effect? That's right. And remember how we do dog with our jazz hands? It's like we do 2 pats on the side of our leg. It's like what you would do if you were calling a doggy over. Now, this is good. It's kind of like thank you, but you touch your chin and you clap it with the other hand. So, good dog, Fergus. Let's take a look and see if it's a magic cover. Remember we talked about that one time? It is. See how the picture goes on and on? We see our friend Fergus. He's hanging out on this big orange couch. And he's got some of his toys. He's got his ball and his stuffed monkey. Do you have a dog? Does your dog have lots of fun toys? Oh, look at all these fun toys. I see a bone and a rope knot and some other bone type toys. Those are fun doggy toys. Oh, and look, Fergus, he's chewing on his stuffed monkey. Good boy, Fergus. Again, this is a book that's written and illustrated by David Shannon. Well, it looks like Fergus really likes to chase the blue birdies. Blue birdies. Good morning, Fergus. You want to go out? Oh, I think that's an affirmative. He wants to go out. Ready? Wait for it. Set. Wait for it. And cat! Oh, I think Fergus wants to chase that cat. He is ready to roll. And then now he's getting what I say, good sniffs. Doggies love to get their good sniffs when they're outside. And so he's getting his good sniffs. And what does that sound like, Nate? Okay, Fergie, time to come in. Come here, Fergie. Come on, Fergus. Come on, boy. Fergie. Fergus, come here right now. Come on, it's time to go in. That's it. Good boy. Good boy, Fergus. Oh, look, Fergus is getting a free ride. Fergus is getting a free ride. Fergus is getting a free ride. Fergus is getting a free ride from his daddy-o. His daddy-o is giving him a free ride. He's kind of holding him like a football. That's what I call a football hold. And then, oh, there he is. There he is. He's listening to his body. He's got a little scratch. So he's getting a little scratch. And then, oh, is he getting his belly rubbed by his grown-up? He sure is. Oh, does your doggy like to get their belly rubbed? What kind of sounds would come out of Fergus when he's getting his belly rubbed, Nate? Oh, those are happy doggy sounds. And then now we're going to work on some little doggy training. Sit, Fergus. Oh, he's not sitting. Down, Fergus. He's not down. I think he's doing the opposite. Roll over, Fergie. No. And good boy, Fergus. And look, he's getting a yummy doggy treat. What would that sound like, Nate? Yummy, yummy. Very crunchy, too. Those doggy treats are crunchy. Oh, Fergus is in trouble. Fergus! What happened here? It looks like he got into the plants. Uh-oh. So, if Fergus is in trouble, what sound would he make, Nate? Yeah, I think he's trying to say he's sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Bath time! Uh-oh. I don't think Fergus cares for the bath. No. And now it's time to go for a ride to dry off our fur. Oh, he likes that. See how he's sticking his head out the window? Doggies love to do that, getting the wind on their noses. And then, oh, it's dinner time. And it looks like Fergus is begging a little bit. What does that sound like? He really wants some of that spaghetti and meatballs. And then his grown-up finally says, oh, all right. Good boy, Fergus. Ooh, he likes those meatballs, doesn't he? Oh, looks like Fergus is trying to tell his grown-up something. I think he needs to go for a walk. Is it walking time? It is. So that's why his grown-up has a leash in his hand, and Fergus is right there on top of him saying, okay, it's time. It's time to go out now. Can we go out now? Please, please, can we go out now? And then once they're outside, oh my goodness. Oh, he wants to chase after that motorcycle. His grown-up is saying, Fergus, no. Not a good choice. But this is a good choice. Fergus is going potty right where doggies like to go potty. What is that? Is that a fire hydrant? Doggies love to mark their territory on those fire hydrants, don't they? And look how proud he looks. He's feeling very proud about what he's done. And then it's dinner time for Fergus. His body must have been talking to him. But he didn't want it, his kibble, without some special yumminess right on top. And it's all good now. What sound would that be like, Nate? Num, 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 num. And then, oh, he filled up his body. And now it's time for the nights. Sweet dreams, little Fergus. You are a good, and then this is boy. It's like you're feeling on your hat brim. Good boy, Fergus. Oh, such great stories, friends. But can you believe tomorrow, we're going to be all about dinosaurs. Oh, do you like dinosaurs?
Are the dinosaurs.
That's right. We're going to be singing and reading this script called We Are the Dinosaurs Marching, Marching. So in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and say goodbye to all of our friends. Will you break out your waves? Your jazz hand waves. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Goodbye, grown-ups.
So wonderful to see you, kiddos.
We're so happy
you joined us, readers.
We're
glad you came to read.
I hope that all of the cells in your body are well. I'm grateful that all the cells in my body are well. I'm so happy every little cell in this body is well. I'm so grateful every little cell in your body is well. And I hope you keep it that way. And just a friendly, fun fact reminder that we have our Miss Kim Storytime YouTube channel. So you can go onto that platform anytime you like, and you can rewatch your favorite videos. I've noticed that our ultimate favorite video is the Mr. Panda All About the Manners. You should check it out if you haven't. I think it's one of our best. All right, so please, I hope to see you tomorrow. I appreciate and I'm grateful that you came and joined us today. And I hope you join us again tomorrow. So, in the meantime, please stay happy and healthy and positive. And know that you are loved. Have a great day. Do something special for someone today. I love you.